Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ops, setting up zones.
Education, and so we are increasingly very careful at looking at those who are allowed to provide service. It isn't just the proprietary sector, and I will be completely candid with you, I don't know that much campus by campus, and perhaps that is something that would be valuable looking at with all the studies and reports that we do going forward. I'm not sure we have that information that we can disaggregate it by campus. So if you have some additional information about that, one, I don't doubt that there is predatory lending going on. The question is, what are the restraints that are put on it? How are we? I don't know about the athletes, recruiting athletes. I know nothing about that. So I know a lot about some things, and things I don't know about, I'll just tell you. I really don't know. I really can't answer that question as completely as I should be able to. Doesn't mean it's not a really good question.
Thank you.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you so much for coming today. I've been telling children in Indianapolis there's no economic reason on earth why they can't go to college because of.
We will reach out to Chris.
Okay.
I just wanted to point out something, Teresa. First of all, thank you again for coming. I noticed our workforce and other staff are taking vigorous notes of this.
Young Billy.
Still in the hood with the ops, setting up zones every block. Protectors of the people, Black Watch. UPK, them priests and prophets, we gon' bring it out. Still in the hood.
Education, and so we are increasingly very careful at looking at those who are allowed to provide service. It isn't just the proprietary sector, and I will be completely candid with you, I don't know that much campus campus, and perhaps that is something that would be valuable looking at with all the studies and reports that we do going forward. I'm not sure we have that information that we can disaggregate it by campus. So if you have some additional information about that, one, I don't doubt that there is predatory lending going on. I doubt that there is predatory lending going on. I doubt that there is predatory lending going on. The question is, what are the restraints that are put on it? How are we? I don't know about the athletes, recruiting athletes. I know nothing about that. So I know a lot about some things, and things I don't know about, I'll just tell you. I really don't know. I really can't answer that question as completely as I should be able to. Don't know about, I'll just tell you. I really don't know. I really can't answer that question as completely as I should be able to. Don't know about, I'll just tell you. I really don't know. Doesn't mean it's not a really good question.
Thank you.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you
Still
so much.
UPK, still undefeated, still one West, still keep the heat up, still in the streets, still on the block. My people need healing, priests and prophets, bring it out. Black Watch, the white man is the devil, drop dead and kick rocks. Blood of an Israelite, this for the 12 tribes. I'm a soldier, motherfucker, so I'm ready to block. Cross the line.
Under Commander GEN.YAHANNA of the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. I just left the Indiana statewide education and equity convening. It was a great event. Lots of high up educators. Dr. Brown, who's a Yale graduate, I asked him a good question, and Teresa Lever, who's a Harvard graduate, and they both, I believe, study law. And so, but the Teresa Lever, what the clip you seen was the Teresa Lever basically is there as the white man's face to show us that we need his education more and more. And the question I asked her, I said, the question was, what do you think about the accusations of predatory lending by predominantly white institutions? And then my second part of the question was, what do you think about the predatory recruiting practices of the black community's scholars and athletes? She was flustered. She didn't know how to answer the question. She said, I don't have that info like I should. Yeah, you don't have that info like you should because you the predator in here predatorizing the black community of our scholars and our athletes. That's why you didn't have the answer. That's why she was flustered. Harvard grad and saying big words, but at the end of the day, all you are is a predator. All the oppressor is a predator that preys on the black community. They see a brother who's bright in the black community, they like to take him out of that black community. Same with the busing of schools, where they take certain black kids out of the black schools and put them in white schools so he can become indoctrinated and loving of the oppressor. That's what happens. You understand? You think he just wants you to come to his college and he wants a great education. He wants your money, Negro. It's time for us to go to our black colleges, man. Go to our black institutions, man. Israelite school, UPK, if you really want knowledge, you come here. Come to this school. Because the schools they promoting is there to steal your money, predatory lending, and to predatorize the black community of our scholars and athletes, man. Of our brothers that would be an asset to our community. You know, here comes the oppressor to swoop them out of the community while they're still young, and impressionate. And they can put a brainwashing on our youth, man. That's what they like to do. Why do you think the black community, they say people always want to leave the black community? The oppressor is predatorizing them out of the community. The same with that movie Blindside. Brother was a big brother, could be a good athlete, blah, blah, blah. Ended up being a great athlete. The white woman came in and said, well, look, you come live with me. You come here, you come there. Then you can go to my alma mater and make my college money. You ain't nothing but a chip and a coin to the oppressor, man. He don't love you. Our people so fooled. We think because the oppressor come in the room and say, we need to get more black men in college. We need to get more black people in college. Why? So we can owe your ass money? Why don't we go to the black colleges, black universities, the black institutions, the black schools, Israelite school, UPK, man. But that's what you've seen in the footage. It was rough because my question was on the phone, and I had to also record with the phone, so I didn't get the part where I answer it. But it should be on the Indianapolis Urban League Facebook, which I'll try to get that footage as well. But that's what you've seen, man. Even the Harvard graduates don't have the answers for you, black man. Don't have the answers for why your people are being predatorized against. Why your people are getting taken advantage against. Come to the Israelite School UPK under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man. Get the truth. Get the real knowledge. With that said, shalom.
I.S.U.P.K.
I call out a walk. I pray the devil die and get every evil thing the Lord got to get. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come here, SHALAM. Come here, SHALAM. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs, and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
About that UPK, long beards and them niggas with them boots and braids, raising up the children of Israel every goddamn day. Welfare